Sometimes the universe delivers exactly what you ask for, and it is so big, it stops you cold. That is exactly what happened with Caitlin. We're in the middle of her transformation journey from bankruptcy to living the entrepreneur's dream. And after our last session, a friend had reached out with an opportunity at a major corporation. It's the kind of opportunity that feels almost too good to be true, easy, magical, big, and absolutely terrifying. I'm a small little bunny hoping that if I don't move. That's how Caitlin described her feelings. And honestly, if you've ever had a big opportunity land in your lap and felt yourself freeze, you know exactly what she means. The opportunity was real. It was exciting, and it triggered a block so common. I see it stop women entrepreneurs all the time. It has to be perfect. We tap on that block, we release it, and we replace it with something far more powerful. I'm Nancy Lynn Ruth. This is EFT Breakthroughs. Let's tap. Well, welcome back, Caitlin. It's been a week since the last time we met.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, the first thing I want to know is, what can we celebrate? What's shifted for you?
Yeah, well, so getting clarity around what is this next step. And I was talking about it to a friend who's still in corporate land. And he was like, well, at first he was like, just, yeah, of course you can come do a beta test, like free lunch and learn with my team. And then like later I swung back around and he's like, actually, why don't I just introduce you to HR? And I was like, oh, that's great. Turns out he works at Raytheon and the HR director is like in charge of like 180,000 people. Like I had no idea how high up he was in this organization. And so it was like, I'm not prepared. So I'm like, could you just give me 1 week to like, get something resembling a digital footprint together? And so yeah, then that sparked me reaching out to Ben, my creative partner, business partner, and he shot back this like proposal of like, here's how we could both like pay both of our bills doing like a weekend a month with executive teams around the country getting to do what we want to do. And I was like, whoa, like it just felt so light and easy. It wasn't like I had to like make friends with 300 people on LinkedIn and do blah 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 blah. I was just like, yes, the universe is bringing me magic through connection. Yeah.
Can I ask, when he said that and you're like, ooh, so easy, did any part of you like seize up or clench? You're like, whoa, that's no.
Yeah, no, I had like a full blown, like almost like panic attack when he was like, oh, yeah, I'll just introduce you to the head of HR learning and development. And I was like, ready. So that's probably what we need to work on is the
Yeah.
I'm not readiness.
Okay.
Because there's clearly something inside of me that's still like, nope, everything has to be perfect before we pull the trigger on anything.
Mhm. Okay. Did you have more things to tell me? More shifts?
Um,
More celebrations?
so I had two like last minute sales for the job that fell through. So that boosted my commissions check. It almost doubled my commissions check for February. So that is just a little bit more breathing room for this
Nice.
upcoming month.
Mhm.
I don't know if I already mentioned last week. Somebody reached out to me about doing sales, but that will be a sales gig at the end of February, which hopefully will get me a commission check for March. So it's like we're kind of like it's just like we're cobbling the bits together, but the pieces are getting cobbled. So yeah, one small stone at a time. We're gonna get there. But it is feeling like the universe is like, okay, here's what you need. And that's honestly like Jesus says, like, ask for your daily bread. And it's like, but I would really love to have like all of the loaves on the shelf. And it's like, nope, daily bread. This is,
Really? Okay. Well,
yeah.
and yet things are falling into place almost like magic, which we worked
Mm,
on way back when. Okay.
like magic.
All right. So this opportunity came up, and part of you was like, can you still tap into that feeling?
Yeah, it's still very present. Uh-huh. Yeah.
What would you name that feeling? Overwhelm, fear, anxiousness?
Yeah. That sounds all about right. Like overwhelm, anxiety, it's almost like freeze response. Like I don't get frozen in like real life situations, but this
Hmm.
this feels like I'm a small little bunny hoping that if I don't move, some the
No
big
hawk. We'll see you.
won't eat me.
Yes.
Uh, yeah.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I've been really like it kind of like sent me in a spiral. I was like, I don't know, I can't create. I don't know how to make a proposal. I was like, Ben, I need you to write something on paper. Um, so yeah, it was really interesting how, and I don't know where that comes from, but it definitely was like a nope, too big,
Yeah.
we're shutting down. Yep.
All right. Well, so let's just get a read on the emotional part of it. What you can tap into today, because I don't have a time machine. We can't go back to when this happened, but right here, right now, how much overwhelm about that situation can you pull up 0 to 100%?
Oh, I can pull up like 90. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much of that freeze response can you feel?
Oh, it's right up there. Probably 85. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we could work just straight on that, and we might, but I want to test a few things that you said. So say out loud, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
0 to 100%. How powerful did that feel?
75. Okay.
Okay. I'm not ready for it to be easy.
Oh, I'm not ready for it to be easy. Yeah, let's go 80 on that one. That feels really
Mm.
true.
Okay. It has to be perfect.
It has to be perfect. Oh, yeah, 95 on that one.
Ooh. Everything has to be perfect for me to succeed.
Everything has to be perfect for me to succeed. Ooh, that one's lower. That one's 70. Yep.
Good.
Mhm.
Okay. So we got some big ones there, and we also have the emotional stuff.
Yeah, I think the perfection is there is a friend putting their neck on the chopping block for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really don't care about failing for myself. I'm pretty good at it at this point. But like I don't want to make my friend look bad. Like he's spending his social capital. I want to make sure it's a good return on his investment. And I don't want to burn that bridge. So I think that's where a lot of the panickiness is like, oh, somebody
Well,
else
let's
like, yeah, believes in me.
all right. Well, we've got the numbers. Let's do some tapping that will kind of drop into different things here. Okay, but yeah, we'll start with it has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Even though part of me is afraid
Even though part of me is afraid
and saying it has to be perfect,
and saying it has to be perfect.
I deeply and completely accept that part of me.
I deeply, I don't know why that phrase is so hard for me. I deeply and say it again,
Deeply and completely
deeply and completely
accept that part of me.
accept that part of me.
So even though part of me is warning me, it has to be perfect.
Even though part of me is warning me, it has to be perfect.
I deeply and completely accept myself
I deeply and completely accept myself
with that warning and without it.
with that warning and without it,
So even though it has to be perfect,
even though it really has to be perfect.
I'm willing to look at that.
I'm willing to look at that,
See if that's really true.
see if it's really true.
It has to be perfect.
It has to be perfect.
Okay, take the perfection side of you and let it out here. It has to be perfect because blah, 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 blah. Just let it
It
all
has
out.
to be perfect because otherwise I'm going to blow this opportunity and I'll never get another one and nobody will ever want to talk to me again and my reputation will be ruined and my friend's reputation will be ruined and I won't have any like opportunities to do this again. Like I only get one shot. I can't blow this one shot. I don't know anybody else in corporate. It would be a complete disaster. um,
You want to say that again? Maybe slower? It
um,
has to be perfect because.
it has to be perfect because I only get one shot at this. And if I blow this, I don't just blow this opportunity. I blow my entire chance at the future that I want to create. I'm going to burn a bridge with a friend who has taken a chance on me. And oh, I'm going to, yeah, what are all the implications of it not being perfect? If it's not perfect, yeah, we won't get the job. If we don't get the job, then we don't get to, like, I have to go back to sucky job somewhere else. Like, oh no. I'm
Okay.
unemployable, so I'm pretty much going to be living under a bridge.
Okay. You went there. I didn't even get to take you there. But you're laughing. Why are you laughing?
Because I know it's ridiculous. Like,
Oh, for heavens.
yeah,
Okay.
I have I have plenty of friends' couches I can sleep on, and Michael has a job, so the kids won't be under the bridge with me. So it's fine. It's fine. It's
Okay. All right. So logically, you'll be okay.
yeah.
There were a few things that came up that I
Mhm.
just want to check in with you. This is my only chance at the future that I want.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about that. Why is this the only chance? If this doesn't work out, you can never have the future you foresee for yourself.
Well, fully, yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but it's like, I don't know anybody else who still has a job in corporate. Like, all of my friends are entrepreneurs. And so, like, it doesn't feel like I have any other feet into the doors. Like, the only reason I have this one is because I met him on that past project that I took. Um, so it's like, yeah, I guess if this one doesn't work out, I can do the original plan. That's what I'm saying. This is like no shit, kid. All you would have to do is go back to the plan A. That's what you're telling me. Like I would have to do cold outreach on LinkedIn, and I would have to host roundtables, and I would have to go networking, and I would have to like pitch
Mhm.
speaking engagements, and like yes, I could just go back to the thing that I had already been planning on doing. Like it's not the end of the world. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So this isn't if this one doesn't pan out, it's not the end of the dream at all. I'm just, for what it's worth, long time ago, I wrote up the steps of an informational interview campaign
Hmm.
because I couldn't find it anywhere on the internet, and many of my clients needed it. The step by step. What do you do this? What do you do next? What do you do next? And then I added a piece to turn it into how to use that for entrepreneurs. And the
Hmm.
reason that I'm bringing this up is you say you only have this one person who's in corporate now, but you have all of these friends who were in corporate, who knew
Mm.
a ton of people in corporate,
Yeah.
who know you, would like to support you, and might be able to say, yeah, I can introduce you to so and so.
Mm.
So is it really the only chance? I mean, if you couldn't do plan A, would this be your only chance to do it the easy way?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Mm. Yeah.
Now, tell me about your reputation and your friend's reputation. Like you're afraid you'll ruin it if it's not perfect.
Right. Yeah.
So
Uh,
talk about that a bit.
oh man, like I I feel so unworthy. Like I have no credibility in this particular field. Like I'm like this little sales strategist for entrepreneurs, and like I closed like my biggest sale is like $50,000, and like the most I've generated for my clients is like $12 million, and like one of the deals he closes is $300 million, and like he runs like $1 billion division, and I'm just like holy crap, like I am so far out of my depth. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. I'm gonna look like an idiot. He's gonna look like an idiot because he thought I was really worth taking a chance on, and like that, oh my gosh, burning like making other people like look bad and letting them down. It feels so scary.
Okay, Caitlin. Breathe. Okay. So, of course, you don't want to let him down.
Mm.
But there was a lot tied up in there. And I want to go for the whole biggest sale I've ever made is 12 million, and they make $300 million. And okay, what do you know about sales?
What do I have?
You know a ton about sales, right?
Okay, yes. Uh-huh.
And you have had a specialty in working with entrepreneurs, which is it's a somewhat different market. But is relationship sales, is that what you're teaching or what
Yeah,
you have
that's a good way to
taken
put
people
it.
through?
Sure.
And do they do it differently in corporate? It's not relationships. They don't have relationships in corporate. It's just hitting buttons and tell
No,
me.
actually, as he was walking me through his process, it was the same. It's just like over a 4 year span instead of a 4 month span. But yeah, pretty much
Oh,
very similar. And then somebody
so
else was like, "Oh, on your first call, you don't make a pitch." Because I was like, "I don't know what I'm going to say." They were like, "You just ask questions." I was like, "Oh, that's what I teach." I change.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe you understand this much better than you think.
yes.
Okay, that I saw a change physically in you. Does
Yeah.
it feel different now?
Yes. And that, like, on that side, it's like, I do know humans. I do know giving value through
Mhm.
sales conversations. Like, I can ask questions. That's my wheelhouse. And then similarly, on the other side, I'm in this group facilitation certification course, and we just had our first practice session today. And Nancy, it's going to sound like bragging, but like I was hands down the best of the practice facilitators.
Of course,
Just
you
like,
are not starting from scratch here.
I'm not starting from scratch. Like I'm like using it in a different avenue, but like the core competencies of how do you relate to humans? How do you draw humans out of themselves?
Mhm.
That is my specialty. Like I can do that. Like,
Oh yeah, there's a
yeah.
reason your friend said, "Oh, Caitlin, I'd love to introduce you to," because your friend knows this about you. I mean,
Yeah.
your approach, your wisdom, your knowledge base,
Mm-hmm.
it's all there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you think that some of these corporations might want a faster uh, turnaround? 4 years might be, and they hear from someone who was able to do things in 4 months. Oh, maybe you could bring some of that energy to our people too.
Yeah, agility and innovation. I can absolutely bring that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Now think about it. This company, with all that it does, and any other big corporation, you're going into their sales departments, right? Is that
I don't know where they're going to put me, but
okay? But you certainly could see that being something you could bring. I mean,
for
is
sure.
that where you want to go? I mean, maybe there's some place
I
else
think
you'd
it'd be
rather.
the easiest place for me to show quantifiable shifts. But yeah,
Okay, all right. But if they want to put you in other departments too, or
yeah,
instead, great, you're up
mhm,
for it.
exactly.
But to start, you can say, "Hey, I've got all this experience and wisdom and knowledge,
Hmm.
and I'd love to help your people in the
Hmm.
sales
Yeah,
arena." And you have a few things that you think would be valuable to them.
yeah. Everybody who does my work loves my work, even the corporate ones.
Oh, so you have worked with corporate type people.
Like one at a time, individually. They're real
Sure.
humans at that point. They're not corporates.
Yes. But honest to God,
Oh,
you would be paid by the corporation, but you'd be teaching humans, wouldn't you?
yeah. Yep.
And you get humans.
I
You
get
clearly
humans.
get. Okay. All right. So take a deep breath, in and out.
Oh.
We didn't even talk about perfection here, but let's see what's left of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, say when you're done, say it
Mm-hmm.
has to be perfect.
Mm-hmm. It has to be perfect.
0 to 100%. How powerful did that feel?
Yeah, that's much lower. Like, let's go 70.
70. Yeah,
Yeah.
95, you can barely breathe.
Yeah, yeah,
70,
yeah,
you can start to breathe.
yeah.
And where did you feel it in your body when you said that?
So funny. The first time it was like I was wearing a very tight rubber band around the bottom of my rib cage.
Mhm.
And then like heartburny, like, and then like again, another rubber band around my throat. Like you said, like I can't even breathe, like hyperventilation, like as a response to the everything is shutting down kind of a feel.
Right. And is it now still at your throat or is it somewhere else?
Still feel them. It's less potent. I felt like actually my back. It was kind of weird, but yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So your back, lower the rib cage and neck,
Hmm.
throat. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what they're trying to tell you. Part of me still says it has to be perfect.
Even though part of me still says it has to be perfect.
It's okay that I feel that way.
It's okay that I feel this way.
It'll also be okay when I let it go.
And it'll be okay when I let it go.
So even though some part of me is warning me it has to be perfect,
So even though some part of me is warning me it has to be perfect.
another part of me knows that perfection doesn't exist.
Another part of me knows perfection doesn't exist.
So it's okay if it's not perfect.
So it's okay if it's not perfect.
Ooh, that was hard to say. Okay.
I got a burp out of that one. Yeah, I was like, nope, yeah.
So even though my body is telling me it has to be perfect, or yeah,
Even though my body's telling me it has to be perfect,
I can talk to my body.
talk to my body.
See what's really true here.
See what's really true here.
It has to be perfect.
It has to be perfect.
The message from my back about that is
Message from my back about that is there's just so much that we have to carry. It feels like I'm a pack horse. Like, right.
oh, I am
Mhm.
putting a lot on myself here.
I'm putting a lot on myself here.
I'm telling myself I have to carry way too much.
I'm telling myself I have to carry way too much.
It has to be perfect.
It has to be perfect.
From the very beginning, it has to be perfect.
From the very beginning, it has to be perfect.
I can't say or wait a minute or let me think.
I can't
No,
say, or wait a minute.
I have to know everything right now
To know everything right now.
and say it perfectly from the get go.
Say it perfectly from the get go.
I have to read their minds,
I have to read their minds
cannot ask them questions.
and ask them questions.
Nope. I have to have it perfect right this second.
Nope. Have to have it perfect right this second.
Wow, back, you're right. I'm putting a lot on myself here.
Wow, Becky, yeah, I'm putting a lot on myself.
Hey, if you were one of your clients talking about doing this, we'll let that out. Good. What would you tell them?
Hmm.
Yes, you have to do it perfectly in every way all the time. Is that what you tell them?
No, I would say you belong in every room you're invited into.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ah, what you don't lack capacity. You lack ah practice. Like
Okay.
this is just practicing like an old skill in a new setting. So, who is safe that you could practice on?
Ah,
Ah, yeah.
all right. Well, can you answer that question? Who would be safe to practice on?
Yeah, well, I mean, in my little facilitation group, I've had two people volunteer to just I used to work at Raytheon. I'd be happy to.
You
Uh,
really are magic, Caitlin. You really are. Okay, so those two volunteered. You could set up some time with them.
yeah, I can set up some time with them
Practice.
and practice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does that feel like that's enough?
yeah, and I mean, like Mark offered to look at whatever I want to send over before, like he wouldn't send it on, but he offered to look over my stuff.
Hmm?
He is an advocate for me. So like his word does mean a lot in his organization.
Mhm.
And yeah, yeah. Um, I think the biggest thing I would tell them is like, there's never just one shot, right? Like the you take that shot, you learn from however, if it swooshes through the net or bounces off the rim or doesn't get anywhere close, like you just go find the ball and you go back to the free throw line and you throw again. And like
Mhm.
you could fail your first 10 corporate pitches. Like how many times did JK Rowling send her thing to publishers? She was willing to just keep shipping it, and
Yes.
rejection was just feedback. Like
Yeah.
I know that there will eventually be an organization that loves my work and is willing to give me a chance to like get the foot in the door. And it's okay if it takes longer. Like universe is cobbling stones together to get me to where I need to go one at a time. And
Mhm.
yeah, there's like one shot. Bullshit.
Thank you. Deep breath in and out.
Channel my inner Nancy.
I gotta go out and get a cup of coffee. When you just take care of yourself, it'd be great. All right, let's see where we are. Say it has to be perfect.
It has to be perfect.
How much is left? 0 to 100%.
Like 15. Yeah.
50. Okay. Where was it in your body this time?
Hmm. It's weird. It's like my third eye right now, but I don't know if it's because I've been tapping on it, but like there's definitely like this
Ah.
buzzing sensation right there.
Okay. You aren't actually tapping on your third eye, are you?
No. I'm like right by my eyebrow. Yeah.
By it, yeah, and the vibrations will go up there. That's fine. This spot is actually good for trauma.
Oh.
And there was a time there I was tapping on this with my clients all the time, and I got the message back like, Nancy, you got to do less of that. So, but
Mm.
if that part of you is like really wanting to be tapped on, go ahead and
Mhm.
tap on it. That's
Okay.
a spot that can be quite useful. Just don't do it all the time. Okay,
Sure. Okay.
right. So it's not in your back. It's not in your rib cage. It's not in your throat. It's in your third eye.
Yeah. It's weird. Okay.
Even though I'm still holding on to this rule,
Even though I'm still holding on to this rule,
it has to be perfect.
it has to be perfect.
I'm a good person whether I hold on to that rule or not.
I'm a good person, whether I hold on to that rule or not.
So even though I'm telling myself it has to be perfect,
Even though I'm telling myself it has to be perfect.
I'm really interested why I've got that rule.
I'm really interested. Why do I have that rule?
So even though my third eye has a message for me about this,
No, my third eye has a message for me about this.
I can listen to that.
I can listen to that.
It has to be perfect.
It has to be perfect.
If my third eye could talk, it would tell me,
My third eye could talk. It would tell me you can't see the path. Like,
okay,
why would you walk on a path that doesn't have any light on it? That seems
okay,
scary.
okay. It's scary to go where I can't see the path.
Scary to go where I can't see the path.
Now, do you want to talk back or do you want me to give you some things to say? Okay.
Oh,
Uh, Caitlin, my guess is because you're human, you have done things you've never done before.
yeah.
And,
Uh-huh.
some of them worked out great, some of them didn't, and some of them were simply steps on the road to something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't see the path exactly for this.
I don't see the path exactly first.
However, I'm guessing you have made proposals to people before,
But I have made proposals to other people before.
not to huge corporations,
Not huge corporations.
but you understand the basic concept.
I understand the basic concept.
So it's not an entirely, it's not a jungle here.
It's not
There,
a job.
there is a bit of a boot path. Is that what it's called? Boot path?
Yeah. Blue path.
Yeah. And yeah, you'll figure out some as you go along, and you might have to get the machete out and hack away. I don't know where am I going with this metaphor,
Yeah.
but it's not totally new for you.
Mm.
But even if it were, you've learned things you've done things you've never learned before. Do you know how to ride a bike?
Did you know?
Uh huh. You didn't, but now you do.
But now I
I
do.
mean, basically, did you know how to walk before you started walking? No.
No.
Okay. Did you know how to do sales the very first time you went to do that? No. You learned all these things,
Yes.
and I'm willing to bet you're pretty good at all of them too, and
Hmm.
more.
Yeah.
This is the next thing to learn.
This is the next thing to learn.
Do you like learning new things?
I love creative things. Mm.
Oh, well, you've been asking the universe for something new to learn. Then I'm guessing, and here it is.
I asked the universe for something new, and here it is.
Well, you first of all, you asked to be magic,
I
you
asked for
know,
magic.
and the
Yeah.
magic is coming.
The magic is coming.
But it's not magic like here you go, winning lottery ticket magic. It's here you go, great opportunities magic.
Oh, it's great opportunities magic. Mm-hmm.
And one of the great things about this particular opportunity and
Mm-hmm.
others like it is that you get to learn a lot doing it.
I'll get to learn a lot doing it.
Going after it is a learning experience,
Going after it is a learning experience,
which I love.
which I love.
So I'm magic and I'm magic again.
So I'm magic and I'm magic again.
It has to be perfect?
Has to be perfect.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And even though I can't see the path right now,
And even though I can't see the path right now,
I know it will open up for me
I know it'll open up from
like it has in the past.
like it has in the past.
And then, if we want to get into good quotes, there's the Martin Luther King Jr. quote about you don't see the whole staircase, you see the next steps in front of you. And I've totally butchered that quote, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You see the next steps. You're going to practice with the two people who volunteered.
Hmm.
You're going to send some stuff to your friend to look over and give you some suggestions before you send it on to Raytheon. And you're going to pull out all of what you already know about making sales and remind yourself this is just sales and these are real people. Not just because they've got
These
corporate
are real
behind their
people.
name,
Mhm.
they're still people.
They're still people.
Yeah. And you've got a lot to give them.
I have a lot to give them.
So even though I don't need to see the full path,
So you're not going to see the whole path.
that's okay. I don't need to.
It's okay. I don't need to.
Now, what do you want to say about that? I don't see the whole path and it's okay because.
I don't see the whole path, and it's okay because I am being held and guided and supported. And I asked the universe to bring me more money than I had ever made before in a year. And for somebody who doesn't buy lottery tickets, this is about as fast as they could have
See?
possibly shown up.
Thank you, third eye.
Thank you, third eye.
I think I've got this.
We got this.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you, universe.
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
Deep breath in and out.
Ooh. Mm.
Okay.
Mm. The phrase you have this beautiful way of like getting me to like the opposite, and I can't see it until it comes. But the opposite is like not it has to be perfect, but it's going to be perfect. Like whatever happens, like is perfection.
Mm-hmm.
And feeling like anchored in that faith statement that
Yeah.
yeah, it
All right, say it has to be perfect.
has to be perfect. Yeah, 0
0. Excellent. It's going to be perfect.
going to be perfect.
How powerful is that?
65.
65. All right. Well, you might want to, make that a mantra. And I'm going to encourage you because sometimes people get hooked into this perfection. It's got to be perfect. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, we worked on that, but you are somebody who brings excellence to all your work. That's
Mm.
just part of who you are. So instead of I have to be perfect, I am excellent. I
Mhm.
will be excellent. I always take care of my people. However you want to say it. But
Mm.
striving for perfection is setting yourself up to fail. Striving for excellence, though, that's a great goal.
Okay, excellence is inevitable.
Excellence is inevitable. How powerful does that feel?
That feels good. Because you're right. Like one of the upsides of being a constant overthinking perfectionist is, I'm not going to show up unprepared. And even if I do show up unprepared, I'm good at winging it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no. Yep. Excellence is inevitable. Feels spot on
Zero,
too.
0 to 100%. How powerful did that feel?
Excellence is inevitable. 85. Yeah.
Okay. Well, either one, it's going to be perfect or excellence is inevitable. I like the
Yeah.
other one, but
No, I
you
think it's
go
going
with
to be
what.
perfect. It's great. Yeah. I put
Great.
it's going to be perfect. Excellence is inevitable. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Okay.
really mm-hmm.
Great. All right. Let's say. So here's the situation. Your friend said, "Great. You want me to introduce? Great. We'll do that." And you immediately said, "Give me a week." Went to your friend, got some stuff, found some people who to practice with, and now here you are,
Mm-hmm.
ready to. You're going to be sending out a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, before that, you're going to have a conversation. Okay, you're going to go through that process.
Mm-hmm.
How much overwhelm are you feeling thinking about that?
Just because I'm going to be out of town for the next week, and I probably should be doing this in the next 24 hours. But if I just give myself until the week after I get back, and that's, I'm sure, fine. If I say, like, oh, this is going to be something I'm going to make ready by the week of February 9th, that feels very easy. Yeah.
No overwhelm then?
A little pressure, but
Mm-hmm.
like 5%. That's not overwhelming at all. Yeah.
How about your freeze response? Did that get triggered? Are you the little bunny in the field?
No, I feel like I need to reach out to those two volunteers and I need to sit with what Ben sent over his proposal and then figure out from those 3 points, what what's a next starting point. But if I just say, hey, Mark, I think I'll be ready for you to at least send the email Monday the 9th. And then, yeah, that feels great. Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
So the thing that you came in today with, do you feel that that's resolved?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And sometimes that's it. I mean, I had a whole long list of the things that we'd identified before that we may go back to. You may
Hmm.
not need that. I mean, as I pointed out, often things are related. We bring them
Hmm.
down, bring one down, the rest come down too. So it's possible nothing left on the list is going to be holding you back. Possible a few will be. There might be other things as well. But when you start to make this progress and you're having opportunities and you're moving forward, things like this can come up that we want to capture when they do. So this was a perfect thing to bring in today, this overwhelmed feeling, because you're going into I don't want to say exactly new area, but a newer niche.
Yeah.
When you're bringing
Hmm.
all that you already know, but it's not like, oh, I already know this, all the pieces of it. So
Right.
it'll bring up a few things that are good to work on. So,
Hmm.
all right.
Yeah. That's
So I
great.
got the list. We'll come back to it next time if we need to, or maybe there'll be something else that you
Okay.
want to bring in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds great.
How are
Thank
you
you.
feeling?
Oh, good. It feels like a lot got shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Uh,
more water.
oh yeah. And you might be feeling that for a while. I've drinking water is an excellent thing to do. Also grounding yourself if it feels like you need to. I mean, occasionally I'll get dizzy if I clear away something for myself that's really old. And
Hmm.
then the answer is to go outside, and if it's too cold, I'll hug a tree, touch the tree, or if it's a nice day, kick my shoes off and put my feet on the ground.
Mm.
But do what you need to get yourself grounded,
Hmm.
and know that your brain is rewiring. Kind of
Yeah.
cool.
It is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
can feel it. Oh,
Yes.
beautiful. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Nancy.
Well,
Appreciate
we'll see you next time. In the meantime, good luck with the proposal and all the pieces of it.
it. Thank you.
Hey, if Caitlin's journey has moved you or made you think of someone you know, can I ask you a favor? I created this podcast with a mission to help women business owners discover that what's been holding them back isn't a lack of strategy or hustle. It's something deeper, and they can clear it. So if someone in your world is showing up, they're working hard, and they're still feeling blocked, would you share this show with her? Whether she's tapping curious or tapping experienced, or maybe has never even heard of EFT, there's something here for her. A text, a tag, a quiet, I thought of you, that could change everything for her. And if you've been enjoying EFT breakthroughs, well, a review helps this work reach the women who need it the most. Thank you for being part of this. I truly appreciate it.